Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with a daily energetic check-in. We are going to do a pick a card, just a general reading, although I kind of sense like this is obviously attached to everything we've been going over the last couple of weeks, maybe more so focused on this week. So I have 3 cards for you to choose from. Pile number 1, your card of focus. And we're going to use the Magical Nordic Tarot. Pile number 2, your card of focus. And we're going to use the Golden Wheel Tarot. And pile number 3, your card of focus. And we're going to use the Wandering Star to dig into that. Now, these are cards that I don't normally, they don't come out of the deck a lot. And I do use this deck quite a bit. So this will be interesting. So feel free to pause and ponder. And I will see you in your pile. Okay, welcome pile number 1. And our card of focus is Solitude. It actually looks like a place I would want to hang out. I've dug into my solitude the last few years, and I really, really, really enjoy it. Anyway, so solitude with this deck. So it's about being comfortable in your own skin. It's about being able to detach when necessary to replenish yourself, to replenish your soul. Okay. When this card shows up, it may signify that meditation is required at this time. Okay, emptying your mind of crazy thoughts, about things that don't really matter, like honestly, don't matter. And kind of allow that stillness to flow through your entire being. Okay, this isn't the time to push forward, but it's a time of conscious retreat. So take a step back and take your focus off your life and your troubles, and you might be surprised by how things kind of sort themselves out, right? And you're replenishing your energy by getting a much needed rest and a time out. Things are going to unfold the way they're meant to. We can't stress about things that we don't know about, right? It's great advice, isn't it? And hard to swallow at the same time. All right? Take a step back. Stop focusing on the troubles and watch how things sort of unfold as you're replenishing. We had I think it was yesterday. I think both messages were about resting, or there were aspects of rest and replenish to them, which is important at this time. Things are happening out there. Things are happening in the cosmos, in the ethereal, in the energies, right? Anyway, I have the Magical Nordic Tarot, which I love. And it is a peaceful, calm energy that accompanies this deck. So with that, I want to thank you all so much for being here. I hope you're all well, and I'm so honored to be able to bring you these readings. Keep in mind that they are general readings for the collective. If you are looking for something more one-on-one, please find my email in the drop-down under the About section, about this channel, and I'm more than happy to connect with you. But you'll have to email me, okay? Now, take it as it resonates. If it doesn't fit, this is your opportunity to practice your discernment, right? You know if a reading is for you or not. It's the beautiful thing about YouTube. There are so many incredible readers here. So many. All right, right out of the gate is strength. The strength card with courage. So this is your inner wellspring, right? When we talk about replenishing, we're talking about that inner wellspring as well. It's not just a physical replenishment. It's an internal replenishment. And this definitely can happen when we go into solitude and we do the meditations, and whatever that means to you. People meditate in a lot of different ways. Don't get hung up on one specific way to meditate, okay? It's whatever is right for you. In your energy is the Seven of Wands. It's, wow, defense, right? It's standing your ground. So you might be in an energy right now where you feel like you're kind of, have people coming at you maybe. You're feeling defensive. You're feeling like you have to stand your ground. You're feeling like you have to stick up for your ideas, your beliefs, your path, all those things, right? This can be a lot of energy coming at you. So now is the time to sort of detach from that and go within. Just let it go. This doesn't matter. This is a card of persistence, okay? You're not giving up on your idea. You're not giving up on your dream. You're not giving up on whatever this is about, no matter who comes at you. So just stop worrying about them. Go ahead and get yourself detached. Go into that special place, right? Keep in mind, we have the Chariot card. So yeah, movement. It's going to help you move along without carrying all of the craziness around you, right? The Chariot is about overcoming obstacles as well. So even if it seems like things aren't really moving right now, they're moving. And they're going to move even better, right? When you go into solitude. All right. Well, that guy flipped right out. We have the Knight of Wands coming up underneath strength with impulsiveness. Okay. When we're in the energy of the Seven of Wands and we're feeling defensive, maybe our hackles are up a little bit, letting go of that. If we stay in that energy, we certainly can make rash choices, decisions, and there's an impulsiveness with this card. I do like the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is pretty fiery and juicy and creative, and typically will fan the flames of some brilliant idea, right? Very passionate and self-confident energy. But we can be impulsive when we feel like we're coming up against a lot of things, okay? Detach from that. Stay in touch with that inner strength, inner wellspring. Okay, that's too many cards. All right. What's going on with the Seven of Wands energy, this defensive energy, persistent defensive? It's not a bad card, guys. It's not a bad card. This, to me, is showing your inner strength, right? So, yeah, Death card. Death and rebirth. So there's something you have to let go of, and it really feels like in your energy you've got to let go of what everybody else thinks, what everybody else says. Maybe you're getting advice from a million different ways, but that's okay. That's good. That's good. Allow the advice and take what you need from that, okay? Because going within, you're going to have to rely on yourself for what comes next, okay? Maybe you're accustomed to reaching outside of yourself to understand what's coming next, and this isn't the time to do that. So with this death and rebirth coming out, it could be a shift in how you sort of move through struggles in your life or situations or that kind of thing. And I say that just because of this Seven of Wands card that's popping out here. All right, let's get one for the Chariot, overcoming obstacles, movement. There's going to be movement. There's going to be movement. And we have the Seven of Pentacles as well. So it is a card of faith. Yeah, I mean, the Seven of Pentacles is waiting. it is faith. It's faith that the seeds that you've planted are going to come to fruition. It's waiting to see the signs of life in something that you've been working really hard on. And whatever that is, has been, or will be, it's sort of past tense, I think. You're doing for your stability and your foundation, right? In the material world, to help ground you into a foundation so that then you can go on to do the things you want to do, right? We still have to live in the material world. So you definitely have planted some seeds, but it's taken a long time. Out with the Chariot, though, there's movement. Maybe something you didn't expect. I don't know. Pentacles are not really much about unexpected things, right? They're slow moving. You can kind of see them coming. Okay, yeah. We have the Two of Swords coming up underneath the Knight of Wands. Now, in this deck, it says difficulties. It's often about having to make a choice. So there may be a decision that you have to make. Be careful not to be impulsive. I think this is what's going on. I think there's a decision that you have to make, and you need to go within to understand the right direction. Okay? Don't be impulsive. It's interesting. I don't see any swords yet. Well, no, that's not true. The two of Swords. So card of the mind, logic. I kind of want to see more, though, to help us sort of get into our, well, that works. Oh, there's two. They were stuck together. I'm taking them both. Oh my gosh. In your energy, the Emperor with maturity. So the Emperor has mastered all four realms of all four kings, right? There's mastery, there's maturity, there's wisdom. So this is coming out in your energy. Now, it came out with the Ace of Swords. So yes, this big truth is coming, this big unveiling, this big epiphany, this huge clarity. The Ace of Swords comes in and it cuts away fear and doubt and confusion. And so you have your answer. When we can calm and go within and find the answers we need, you can tap into your inner Emperor, right? Which is going to lead to this clarity. There's some clarity, right? Leaving the fighting defensive energy behind with the Death card, stepping into the Emperor energy is what is going to bring in the clarity, the understanding, the truth. It is the sword of truth. Beautiful. All right. Yeah. Okay, now I feel a little better. That's what I needed, was a big ace. This is a little ace, but it's powerful too. But yeah. Thank you, Spirit, for that Ace of Swords and putting it in your energy. Ooh, goosebumps. Yeah. Take a break. Detach from everything around you. Step away from that Seven of Wands. Step into this Emperor energy. You know what to do. You know how to calm yourself. You know how to rule with fairness and wisdom. And underneath that Seven Pentacles is Judgment. And Judgment is a card of assessing. This says forgiveness on it as well, right? Forgiveness of self, forgiveness of others. It's also a card of awakening. So, you know, with this clarity, this Ace of Swords in your energy, it makes sense. It's another card of transformation. Death is a card of transformation. Judgment is a card of transformation. And it's a transformation that people are going to notice. Some may understand it and some may not, but it doesn't matter because it's getting to the core of you. All right? All right. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. I think your assignment is clear. Take some time for you. Let your inner wellspring refill, replenish. step away from anything that makes you feel super defensive right now. We have the Knight of Cups. Well, the dreamer. He is a dreamer. But he also brings in the message from the page, right? Messages of love and harmony and fun and magic and possibility, right? This is incoming. You'll have some messages. I mean, it could be a person, it could be a situation, it could be signs and synchronicities, right? That feels like that's going to come in when you meditate. And we have the Three of Cups with friendship. Yeah, so your besties. Your besties. This is community. It's celebration with the people that you love, the people that you support, and in return they support you. Maybe this message is going to come from someone you know. It's quite possible. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles with gratitude. Yeah. Go within. You know, free yourself from those hard energies of needing to, feeling like you need to stand up for yourself. Like, let that go. Step away from your situation and just allow the energies to move and unfold the way that they're meant to unfold for you. Okay? Pile number 1, that is your message. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time. Welcome, pile number 2, and our card of focus is Dry Desert. I haven't had this card for a long time. Okay, so this is about digging deep for inspiration, right? It's about becoming more resilient and more adaptable in the environment that you're currently in. All right. So, you know, maybe life has been presenting you with opportunities that have yielded nothing, or nothing has come of them, right? Maybe your ideas have dried up. Maybe you feel like you're on an endless journey through a dry, hot, lifeless desert. So this card is here to remind you, or us, to become more resilient as you're journeying through harsher circumstances of your landscape, of the landscape of your life, right? Life is a roller coaster. It's ups and it's downs. This might be one of them. Yeah, conserve your energy until you at least reach that oasis that you're searching for, right? And once you reach that oasis, it's going to give you the space to really figure out what to do next. When we're in a desert, there is water, but it's deep underground. All right, so this is really asking that you go deep within yourself and find your truth there. Right? Maybe let spirit sustain you for a while you're locating that source. Right? Until you can at least move past the things on the surface and choose to do the real work, which is discovering the answers that are deep within you, like finding the water in the desert. Okay, so it may not seem like a really productive time right now, but looks can be deceiving, especially if you're doing the work. This is about finding out what's truly right for you right now, when things seem like they're not moving and going anywhere or yielding anything. All right? Dig deep to find the answers. All right. I have the golden wheel here. And I want to thank everyone so much for being here, for showing up, for supporting this channel. I am so honored to be able to bring you these readings. Please take them as they resonate. You'll know this is the perfect time to practice your discernment, okay? You know what's meant for you and what's not. So take it as it resonates. Practice makes perfect, okay? All right. Digging deep. Finding an oasis right now that's going to help you get to the next thing. Yay! The Empress is showing up. Yeah, this is about you reaching this level of abundance, right? In all aspects of your life. Luxury, beauty, fertility. Yes, it can mean birthing a child, but it can also be birthing an idea. Birthing a new you, right? Something new and beautiful. Nature is important. It's a lavish abundance. This is the nature of this reading. It is there for you, right? This could be your oasis you're looking for. Or this could be what comes after you find your oasis that allows you to reach your nirvana. In your energy, oh my gosh, you are racing around. The Knight of Swords is really fast-moving energy, right? So yeah. It appears that you are searching fast and furious for what it is that you're looking for. There's a truth you're looking for. This is the Knight of Swords, sword of truth. Keep in mind that Spirit and the Divine has a plan for you, and they're bringing in this Ace of Cups as a gift. It's a gift of love and relationships and new beginnings. All right? So this is beautiful energy. Let's just get that out of the way. So this is temporary, right? With this dry desert. Dig deep. There is water. Stay strong and resilient, because look, the Empress and the Ace of Cups both. You might be a little, I feel like frenzied in your energy. Okay. This feels like one of those lessons or one of those assignments about trust, right? Trust the process. Trust the process. Underneath that Empress is coming the King of Wands. Yeah, you know me. If you've seen my readings, you know how much I love the King of Wands, right? This is the rule breaker. Let's see if I can get it focused here. This is the rule breaker. He's a trailblazer, the outlaw, right? Very self-confident, very like sure of himself. And now change genders as needed, you know. It's the energy of the card. So knows opportunities when they arise, knows 101 different ways to reach a goal, and isn't afraid to like try new things to get there. Trailblazer. That's in your energy. Or excuse me, that's in the nature of. Maybe it's about you reaching that energy and stepping away from that sort of erratic. I mean, the Knight of Swords isn't always erratic, but it feels erratic in this reading. You need to go from blah to like smooth talker over here, right? Yep. In your energy, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this is about being defensive, right? But it's also about standing your ground and standing up for your beliefs. So you might feel like you've got a lot of people coming at you. Okay. They don't matter. You're already strong in your belief system. This is a card of persistence. You're not going to stop. You're not going to give up with this Seven of Wands. So maybe it's not necessary to be defensive, right? We're just going where the energy's taking us. Yeah, underneath that Ace of Cups. Yeah, so this gift of love and new beginnings and stuff is going to come with community and support and celebration. This comes with an open heart, open to the possibilities. right? Yeah, there's beautiful energy all around. You know, you're going to have to dig deep and understand what this is about. Are you blocking your own energy? Are you blocking the energy? All right, let's go back to this King of Wands. I don't want to start going off on a tangent here just yet. King of Pentacles, King of Wheels. Yeah, I mean, you've got two kings here. So there's some mastery going on. It's about understanding hard work and what it takes to get to the finish line, right? It's also about knowing when to stop and enjoy the end of the day, enjoy the finish line, right? This is really grounded energy. It's material abundance, right? Finances. It's really strategic too. There's a lot of strategy that comes with the King of Wheels, right? Strategy on how to build that stable foundation in the material world. It feels like you're right on the cusp of something. Your energy doesn't register that it understands that yet. Which I understand, right? All right, let's get another card for your energy. Interesting. Oh, yeah. And we have the Seven of Swords as well. So betrayal, dishonesty, theft, you know, looks like you're hiding from some folks. Maybe you're hiding from those people there. It can be a card of strategy too. Right? Understanding when to step behind the trees, understanding when to confront, you know, the guards over here or the soldiers or whoever they are, right? Have you stolen a bag of stuff? Or are you hiding it because others want to steal it? This is interesting. So it's an energy of distrust. Let me say that again. This is an energy of distrust. I bet that hit. So in this energy of distrust, this is probably why you're feeling defensive. It's probably why your energy is a little erratic, trying to figure out where the next step is. Once again, look at the energies coming in around your energy. This is the nature of. This is what you need to keep in mind. You are being offered a new beginning with new friends and new love. You are mastering the King of Wands, the King of Wheels, and the Empress. So it feels like, because maybe you know, this, as this card says, it's not a time to push forward right now. And I mean, it is. It's time to dig in and be resilient. But it says, even if it doesn't seem like things are moving, they are. All right. So this is happening around you. I think we need to get your energy on track, right? We need to get your energy aligned with what is incoming for you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because it's going to end. It's going to end all this pain. Ten of Swords. It's an ending. It's not going to get any worse than this. Okay. This is under here. Yeah. This new beginning, all these new friends, this new community, all this love and fun and celebration is going to end this. You know, maybe you've been wandering all alone out in the desert for a long time. Right? It's time. It's time to find your oasis or a resting spot where you can see the oasis of the Empress, the finish line, the destination, which is the Empress. This is all just, it's really, really waiting. Yep. It's really, really waiting for you right now. This just totally flipped all the way around. The Hanged Man. Yeah, it's about gaining a new perspective. This is a cosmic timeout. Maybe this is why you're in the desert, because you're meant to strengthen yourself, adapt, and become more resilient. Okay. The Hanged Man knows it can't move forward. It is full stop. And so, yeah, it's a card of pivot, reevaluating, finding a new approach, finding a different way to move. You've got to change your energy. You have to change the emotion and the critical thinking in the mind, right? And pivot. Pivot so you can see all of this beauty around you. Strengthen your resolve while you're in that desert, okay? Yeah, Six of Swords. Yeah, you're meant to move on. You're meant to move on from this energy. You're not meant to stay in it. It's not good for you. It's not healthy for you. All right? Moving to calmer waters. Digging deep for calmer waters, right? Building your resilience. Becoming adaptable. The Six of Swords is great. It is about moving on. It's also about discovery and exploring what's across the water, right? Moving out of choppy water into calmer water, into the sort of kid-like mind of, what's this? What's that? This is new. That's new, right? That is going to come out with this new sort of, I know I called it Nirvana earlier. Maybe it's your Mecca or your Shambhala, or however you say that. Shambhala? Shambhala? Shambhala. Okay. The Eight of Wheels. You've mastered something, and now you need to take that back to the basics. You need to take it back and figure out how you can apply this to other things. This is what we need to do. Maybe this will help you become stronger and resilient. Is there something you're working on? It's a card of don't stop, but it kind of can be like a little bit of a pivot, right? Because you've mastered something, and now you're meant to take the wisdom and the experience and the skills that you learned from that and go back and see what else in your life it applies to. And you can, because here's the Magician. It's a card of action, right? Once you have an understanding of how you can apply some skill that you have across the board, right? Then you have the power. Then the Magician comes in. Transmuting energy into the material world. This is a card, like I said, of action. You have the tools and the skills to do whatever that you want, right? This cup here reminds me of the Ace of Cups, doesn't it? Those two right there. Yep. Okay, pile number 2. That is your message. I hope that helped. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time. Welcome, pile number 3, and our card of focus is education. I love this card. I love this card. Look, the little fairy is like coming out of the book or reading with her. I'm not really sure, but I love it. I absolutely love it. So, yeah, your life is being filled with lessons right now. And it's asking that you be open to them and that you're open to being teachable, to learning, right? One of the most powerful mantras of all times is, I don't know yet. When we say, I don't know, then we go and we find out. That's what we do. So wisdom in life comes from participating in it, not just reading about it. So this card can suggest that maybe something that you're working on right now or seeking right now that you don't have enough knowledge for, right? You don't have the knowledge to go in the direction it wants to take you. So, important information is coming. So it's time to go back to school. It's time to ask a person, you know, who might know more than you. Find a teacher, a mentor. Maybe it's a course of study that's going to help you learn what it is that you need to learn. And with all of this, you have more information, more knowledge, a clear understanding, or a clearer understanding anyway, of what the next right action might be. Sometimes life sends you to an unfamiliar school. I'm kind of in that right now. I wanted to go back to school, and I decided to do it, and I ended up at a school that I'm just like, what? How did I end up at this school? But I love it. But it's an experience that's meant for you, is what I'm getting at, okay? So it's time to be teachable again. Just be open to changing your perceived notions about something. Be open to the value of information and the exchange of information. Be a student. Be willing to say, I don't know yet. All right. So there's something that you need to know. And it's coming when you pursue it. Okay. You have to take the actionable steps, take the inspired direction towards that knowledge. And it's going to meet you. And it's going to bring you a message. It's going to bring you clarity. It's like an adventure, right? All right, I have the Wandering Star. We're going to use this to get in and clarify this message of the education card here. I want to thank everyone for being here. I really, really appreciate you showing up. I'm so honored to be able to bring you these readings every day. And I hope that you're doing well. I hope everyone out there is doing well. This is a timeless reading. Okay, so when it shows up, there might be something in it for you. And it's a general reading, so it is for the collective. Right, so use your discernment. You'll know if it's meant for you or not. Practice makes perfect. And if you are looking for a one-on-one, my email address is in the drop-down information under About for this channel. More than happy. And I do them through Zoom too, so we are face-to-face. It's not, I don't know what that was. It's not send me your questions and I'll get back to you. It's face-to-face through Zoom, okay? So you must have the capabilities on your end for that. Education. If you don't know. Anyway, oh, I love it. Okay, let's get into this. Educating yourself about something. There's some knowledge that look at right out of the gate. We have the Three of Pentacles and collaboration. It is also a card of teaching. So there could be a teacher around you. There could be a mentor around you. It's collaborative work for you to gain this information. Whatever this is, only you know how this pertains to your query, okay? In your energy, yes, the Hanged Man, I am not surprised. I'm not surprised. So with the knowledge that you have, with whatever the situation is with the education card for you, you've hit a roadblock, right? That's what happens with the Hanged Man. It's kind of a cosmic timeout. It's a time to stop and reassess and understand where you are, understand what you need, pivot, and try it again with a new approach. So you are, this is your energy. You're in your Hanged Man. You're kind of waiting. And what this card is saying is that information is going to come to you when you open up to learning what it is that you need to know about this. Now, keep in mind, yeah, you may already be burdened, or the demands on you are too much, or overloaded, or burnout, right? This is an ending. You're going to be able to lay this burden down. But what you need is whatever this last little bit of education is here. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Underneath the Three of Pentacles, you have the Four of Cups coming in. So this is a card of awareness. There's something right there that you're not seeing. Okay. And, you know, like I said, the education card talks about when you reach out and you start learning about what it is that you want to learn about, that there will be information coming to you, a message coming to you about whatever your query is about. Okay, now this can actually show up with this teacher collaborator over here. Maybe they're the key to, you know, understanding what it is that you're not seeing. Interesting. Yeah, the Hanged Man. So this is in your energy under the Hanged Man, the Eight of Cups. It's about shifting and changing. It's about understanding which things that we need to walk away from in our life, right? Things that are no longer in alignment with us. Maybe we have outdated information, outdated beliefs about something that we need to let go of. This may be why it's important to reach out and discover new information, new education about things. This is all about a lesson in something, whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you. Under the Ten of Wands, yeah, you may, that heavy burden. Maybe you're doing too many things, right? Maybe you've cast a wide net trying to figure out which direction to go next. This can be confusion, illusion, but it can also be a lot of opportunities, which sometimes if we have a lot of opportunities, it's hard to pick one, right? And it becomes a burden because you don't know which direction to go. All right. Figuring out the information that you're meant to be learning right now is going to show you the way. It's going to show you the way. Yeah. And the Mother Star. Actually, there were two cards that came out. I'm going to take them both. So the Mother Star is an extra card in this particular deck, and she's been through a lot, right? She's traveled a long journey to collect, you know, the elements of all four suits, and this beautiful butterfly kitty with a third eye for that extra intuition. So the Mother Star can look back and see how everything fits together. She understands why some things worked out and why it was necessary that they didn't, but she can also understand why things did work out and why it was necessary that they did. She sees the path forward, which from the experiences and lessons from her past and the path that led her to this point right here. Okay, so educating yourself might be about educating yourself on where you've come from. It's quite possible. Now, it came out with the Three of Cups, which is about friends and family and abundance and joy. This is your community. This is your support system. This is who you celebrate with when life is good. This is who you cry with when life isn't. There is a group around you that are going to be a big part of this. Sorry, it's bugging me. Of this. Okay. You're gonna learn about this. You're gonna find your teacher. You're gonna understand the things around you that you're not seeing. You're gonna understand your past in order to help you move into the future. And you're gonna do it with this amazing group of besties. Okay. Yeah, the information's coming. Let's get another one for your energy. Six of Wands. This is all about victory and triumph and glory. It's a card of recognition, whether it's being recognized by others or recognizing yourself for the triumph of how far you've come. Okay, because you have come a long way, right? And just because we're walking away from the Eight of Cups doesn't mean that they weren't valuable to your life at a particular time. So please make sure to honor those, right? We don't diss the things in our past, right? Mother Star shows us that everything has a purpose in our life. Wins, fails, everything. So recognition. You could just be recognizing that within yourself. Right? It is in your energy. This really feels like it's leading you somewhere, this education, whatever it is that you need to learn right now, it's leading you somewhere. And yep, I am not surprised to see the Justice card. This is a balancing of the scales of justice. This is about balance and equality. This is a karmic move for you. It's about getting on the right path, being on the right side. Oops, come back. Of that sword, right? You want to be on the right side of that sword. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is already woven into the fabric of your life. It's already written into the plot of your book. It's already a part of you. Whatever this is that you're meant to learn right now, it's going to show you the way forward. It's going to help you understand the way forward, right? I love it. And with the Seven of Pentacles, it's something that you have been working on. So there's something you've been working on that you need more information about, that you need more education about. All right. This is a card of faith. This is the potential of success. This is waiting for that, the fruit to bloom, the veggies to bloom, the flowers to bloom, whatever. To see the beauty that comes from your efforts, right? I like this energy, pile number 3. This is beautiful. Yeah. Security, stability, savings, foundation. This is a card about money. It's about strategy. It's about building your foundation. Sometimes it can, signify that we're holding on too tight to things in the material world that we need to let go of. So take that as it resonates. That is a possibility. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. So yeah, there's a message that wants to come to you. There is a message. There's a bit of information. There's something. Now, the Page of Cups is all about magic and love, right? Good fortune, opportunities. There's a message that's meant for you. Yeah. There's something you need to learn, and it'll come. Remember, this card says once you start learning what it is that you need to learn, get into education, find the mentor, find the person to ask the question. And there's going to be some really good news coming in for you, okay? Also, I'm taking it. Bottom of the deck is the Chariot. So, yeah, journey, success, progress. It's all about overcoming obstacles, breaking boundaries and limitations that maybe you've put on yourself. Be teachable. Be open to learning. Be open to the fact that you might not be right about something, that you have maybe had a long-standing, long-held belief, erroneous belief about something. Go find the truth. Go understand it. Breaking obstacles. Right? Oh, I love that. All right, pile number 3, that is your message. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you soon.